What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Dugas, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Dugas. And today I'm going to preview and predict LSU's SEC opener for Saturday as the LSU Tigers travel to Starkville to take on the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Before I get into this video, for everyone, if you want to give me a follow on my social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, I'm going to have all that information down in the description box. May not always get a chance to respond to questions and comments on these videos, so feel free to DM me. And whenever I get a chance to, I'll get back at you. Come holler at your boy, yo. Also, if you're a Madden 22 player on Xbox One, I'm going to have my gamer tag down in the description box also. Got a beeping noise in my house, so y'all please excuse me, and I'm sorry for the inconvenience, yo. Alright, yo. LSU Tigers, Mississippi State Bulldogs, and Starkville, early kickoff, SEC opener. I want to say for both teams. First, looking at LSU, last week they get the 49-21 victory over Central Michigan. A game clearly they should have won, but at the same time, LSU showed a little bit more energy than they showed the previous week against McNeese State, where they just basically sloppied their way to a 34-7 win over McNeese State. Much more energy, much more physicality, much more tempo on the offensive side of the ball, and much more flying around and physicality on the defensive side of the ball. Solid win against a decent program. Obviously, it's not an SEC team or a ranked team or nothing like that, but nevertheless, it's a solid win to give you a little bit of momentum heading into SEC play. But more important than the scoreboard for LSU that game, to me, it was the fact that like the freshmen got out there and shined. The freshman wide receivers, the freshman running back, all went out there and looked really, really good in this game. Now, granted, it's not an SEC opponent, but to me, they showed more upside than the guys that been playing. Deion Smith had a huge day. Jack Besh, Brian Thomas caught a pass. Malik Neighbors caught a pass. We didn't really see him much this game, but we know Chris Hilton has a lot of ability with him. Then running the football, Corey kind of looked really good out there the little bit of time he was out there. These young receivers looked like more promising. They looked more talented, and like I said, their upside is much higher over guys, say like John Trey Kirkland or Jeray Jenkins or Trey Palmer. I know there are guys that have been in the program for a while, but I feel like these freshmen should play much more than they do. And as far as the running back position, Corey kind of gets out there, and he showed more make-you-miss ability in 2 carries than Ty Davis-Price, to me, showed all 3 years he's been at LSU. He's a more explosive back, a more make-you-miss, shifty running back. He needs to touch the ball more. Not saying that it's all their fault because the offensive line is not really good like that, but they just give you more of a chance considering the circumstances. The defensive side of the ball, major loss for LSU, and I feel bad for the young man. Andre Anthony is out for the season. This is a guy that's battled injuries throughout his career at LSU. And you hate to see, most likely he played his last game. Well, it should be his last game at LSU, and for it to end that way. So, prayers up to him. Hope that for a speedy recovery for him. The D-line, LSU, is kind of a watered-down stat because besides UCLA, we didn't really play nobody challenging. LSU, for whatever it's worth, does lead the nation in sacks. D-line got after the quarterback. Derek Stingley made a great play on a tackle that forced the fumble that led to a scoop and score by Andre Anthony. Major Burns got an interception but also blew a coverage. So, we kind of go up and down with him. And the linebackers were okay. DeMond Clark made a few plays here and there and stuff like that. So, overall, a much better effort. Then when you look at the Mississippi State Bulldogs, they're coming off of a very disappointing loss. And they're a team so far this season that has not looked good at all. The first game, they took on Louisiana Tech at home, and Louisiana Tech blew a 20-point lead in the fourth quarter in Starkville, and Mississippi State had to hang on to win. And last week, though they got hit with some very, very questionable calls that went against them, that could have definitely played into the outcome of the game. Nevertheless, they go on the road to Memphis, though lately been a very good Group of Five program, but it's a Group of Five program on the road, and they lose. You know, Nah, their quarterback situation. Rogers goes out there, he slings it around a little bit. Polk is a nice, solid receiver. They got, with Mike Leach, they got weapons. They're going to throw the ball all over the field, the air raid offense. That's just what they're going to do. This team came to Baton Rouge last year in Mike Leach's first game and put a whipping on, threw for like 600 something yards. Put a whipping on us as we stayed in man coverage the whole game without Derek Stingley out there. So we're gonna see as far as matchups, LSU's defense against Mississippi State's offense. Can the guys, Derek Stingley is going to corner, and they may not even, is going to cover, and they may not even throw at him like that. Eli Ricks is going to go out there and hold his own. Can the linebackers and the safeties and the inside corners do a good job in coverage? Can they follow their assignments and not blow coverages? Now, obviously, with the new defensive coordinator, the new scheme, we're not going to just line up and man across the board the whole game. Obviously, we're going to play some zone. So, can everybody do their assignments and cover the man that they're supposed to cover and make tackles in open field? And of course, if everybody covers their man, that allows the defensive line to get after Rodgers and get some sacks and maybe force some turnovers. To me, that's the key for LSU on the defensive side of the ball. And obviously for Mississippi State, it's taking advantage of the mismatches. Trying to see if LSU really did adjust to covering these shallow crossing routes that gave LSU a whole lot of trouble, against UCLA. Can the linebackers and the safeties do a better job in coverage? Can they're gonna probably try to hit you with some eye candy to get you looking one way and throw deep on us the other way. We're gonna have to stay disciplined in the secondary and in the linebacking core and follow our keys. And as far as the other side of the football, LSU offense versus Mississippi State defense, Mississippi State obviously is not known to play defense. For LSU, really and truly is don't turn over the football. Play Corey Connor a little more than Ty Davis Price. It should give you a little more, at least a little more juice in the run game. And just don't turn over the ball. It's going to be a hostile environment. There's fans back in the stands. Starkville, for the last, we dominated all of our trips up there for the 20s, in the 2000s or whatever. But over the last few times we went there, it's been a bit of a struggle over there for us. We haven't played well over there. Except for the year we won the national championship. Other than that, it's been rough and tough, nip and tuck type of ball games over there. Either lose or barely have to win at the end. So LSU, for Max Johnson and his offense, is holding on to the football with a lot of young freshmen out there. Don't let the moment get too big for you. Just do your job, catch the football, hold on to the football, be smart, know where you're going with the ball. And I feel like if LSU does that, LSU should move the ball up and down the field on this team, quite easily. Which leads to my prediction. Obviously, they came to LSU last year and just embarrassed us, spanked us, let us know right off dump that this ain't going to be a good season for LSU. Coach O, obviously, he got to win this game. Look, this is where it starts. The UCLA thing is kind of out of the rearview mirror right now. It's SEC football right now. You got to win these games. You got to give us a shot to at least compete for an SEC West title on a yearly basis. Even if we don't win it, just give us a chance to compete. At least go into the Bama game or whatever, still controlling your own destiny as far as SEC football. So this is a big time matchup for Coach O's sake, because this is one you're supposed to have. It only get tougher from here. This is probably one of your softer SEC games, so it's on the road. We got to go out there and get it done. So which makes my prediction. I think LSU do win this game. I like what I seen from Max Johnson is starting to get more comfortable in his offense, throwing the football. Like I said, I want to see more Corey Kiner. We see him out there. I think we're gonna run the ball a little more successfully. And the young receivers are just ready to blossom. These guys got talent. As long as playing on the road in the SEC don't give them, nerves or whatever. If they just go out there, relax, and do what they known to do, I feel like LSU gonna win. I got LSU winning this game on the road. I got LSU putting up points, and I got them giving up points too. So I'm gonna go LSU 38, Mississippi State 29. I'm gonna go 38 to 29 LSU over Mississippi State on the road. But with that being said, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I'm gonna have LSU and NCAA content throughout the year. Also, this coming Sunday from 10 a.m. Central to 12 noon Central, I co-host Big Time Sports Talk with Mike the Bandit. Y'all download the ESPN 1420 app and come listen to the show. We're gonna obviously discuss a lot of LSU football topics. And also next Monday from 6 p.m. Central to 7 p.m. Central, I'm going to do a live Q&A. Y'all come on there, ask me anything, tell me anything. I'll answer your questions, respond to your comments, and give you a shout out on the live, yo. Y'all should join me. It'll be some good stuff. Until then, y'all have a blessed one. Go Tigers.